Hello everyone, Thempire here, and I want to talk to you about Yu-Gi-Oh! Balatro, the joyous spring mod for Balatro. This is a mod for Balatro, an already insanely fun and interesting game, a card-based roguelike. You're doing poker hands and you're upgrading stuff over time, including your jokers, which give you bonuses. Yu-Gi-Oh! Mod turns those jokers into Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, which give you bonuses. Unlike what you would expect from that, this has a lot of effort put into it to make it actually Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't just have the space where the jokers go, you also have a field spell zone, you also have an extra deck, you have a graveyard, a banishment, and you have archetypes, all of which work together to create a feeling of Yu-Gi-Oh! Within Balatro. I think this is a really impressive feat. And with the new update recently that has added a couple of cards and also rebalanced some previously included cards, I wanted to take a look at it and give you my thoughts on that, and give you my thoughts on the game as a whole. And so here I recorded about an hour of me playing the game, and a little bit of me here talking from the beginning. And at the end of the game, I'll give you some more thoughts as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. Hello, we're going to be playing some Balatro with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mod. We got an update recently that's supposed to have rebalanced some of this. We're going to use the checker deck because it's just the easiest. In fact, let's go on base difficulty. I just want to see what the new cards are doing, like what the rebalance has done to... There's not new cards, but there's been a rebalance to some of the more recent cards added. I'm really interested to see what that's done for the game. Here's an easy flush. Get me out of here. Okay, so here's a danger card. The dangers were dangerously bad before. So let's see what happens. +0 hand size, increased by 1 when blind is selected, destroys a random joker when blind is selected. Oh, all the effects are in separate text boxes now. That's awesome. Adds 2 danger to the shot when destroyed by a danger ability. So that keeps the dangers coming, but you still have to buy them. I don't know. I always feel like the dangers aren't very good. Let's just go into the Buffoon pack and see what's going on here. Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Create and remove a random card from the graveyard. Must have room and might have a random addition unless specified. Oh, that's the revive effect. Sends 5 fiends to the graveyard and revive a fiend. Okay. Cool. And what are the Psyframes doing? They're still doing the same thing. Creates a Psyframe driver when obtained. Banishes Psyframe driver when blind is selected until the end of the round to make up all planet cards in the consumable area. Give ×2 molt. I mean, we'd probably pick Fiendish Rhino Warrior here. We could grab Nessie. I don't know. Feels dangerous. Fuck it, let's try it. And there it goes. Bye, Nessie. There's a field spell zone here, by the way. I like this change. Adding the field spell zone here instead of having to go into your extra deck to see it. I think that's a good change. This is one of the things I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Balatro is just how much it has changed Balatro. And there's the 2 dangers. Okay, so Tsuchinoko is really good. We have enough for... No, we don't have enough for both, unless we sell Fiendish Rhino Warrior. +2 at the end of a round. Increased by 2 when blind is selected. Destroy a random joker when blind is selected. Revives a danger when destroyed by a danger ability. And this one creates a danger when destroyed. So these are both actually pretty good. I'm gonna sell the Fiendish Rhino Warrior and get both. So they're both gonna pop, but they're both gonna get me guys back. Okay, so we have Nessie back, and we have Bigfoot, which is a 1.6 molt right now, which is not bad at all. And Nessie's giving us an extra hand size, I think. No, it's not. Not currently. Yeah, not currently. Because it keeps getting destroyed. Nirvana High Paladin. All pendulums become polychrome as its pendulum effect, and then each pendulum gives ×2 molt. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice voucher. Okay, what do these guys do? Destroy all other jokers when destroyed by a danger ability. Okay. And then this one adds 2 dangers to the shop. That's unfortunate. Fuck. We're just not gonna be able to get this. We're gonna have to go into the champion pack and see if we can get anything. Oh, this is new. Ringo Worm. The dragon guarding the 100 apples. As a negative, create a negative tuner 100 apples token when using materials of synchro. Free if you own a non-effect joker. Cool. Doesn't really do anything for us now, though. Keef. Oh man, a lot of the goatees would have worked well with this because they banish at the beginning of the round, but not Keef. Keef banishes at the end of the round, so it doesn't really do anything for us. I guess we'll grab Ariel. I don't know. Doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Double the money would not be any good. Okay, Bigfoot stuck around. That's probably good. Bigfoot's got a pretty big molt on it now. Okay, danger seems to have actually been significantly improved here. Okay, what do you do? Multiplies chips. Ooh, chip molt. That's crazy. Destroy a random joker when blind is selected. Destroys one other joker and all consumables and destroy by a danger ability. Jesus. I mean, so the thing is, I need Chupacabra. I want to get Thunderbird, but I need Chupacabra to keep this going. Oh, it's still there. I guess we are on a new blind at that point. Polychrome. Or holographic, I mean. Chupacabra. Okay. Doesn't mean much in the long term, but, you know, for now, it's helpful. Grand Solfachord Musicia. Extranet. +1 hand size for each joker summoned this round. Huh. That's cute. We gotta go in the star pack. Nothing. But at least extra deck guys just stay in the extra deck and then we can sell them later. Okay, Bigfoot's back. We have to find something. Because Bigfoot does not continue the chain of dangers. This is the problem with dangers, is that they, in Balatro here, is that they don't chain well. I guess we'll grab that now and probably get killed by Bigfoot destroying itself. Oh, we could do that. I mean, there's no way we make it with that, right? So the balancing, there's definitely, if I remember correctly, some of these dangers have been improved. Like Nessie, I think, didn't put 2 of them in, and that's really good. But Bigfoot and Thunderbird suck. Like they're really good temporarily, but they will ultimately kill you because they don't float into more dangers or anything. So I'm pretty disappointed in those. Let's I'll take that. Let's go again and see what else we can find this time. Here we go. Got a flush. Give me to the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Give me Yu-Gi-Oh. Solfachord. Oh wow, the packs are free too. Let's just go ahead and grab that then. Let's grab the Buffoon pack. Dekoichi. Plus 10 molt, plus 25 for each normal Joker. Currently 10 molt. Okay. Flip, plus 1 hand size this round, plus 1 for each normal Joker, then creates 1 negative Bokoichi. Which is a normal Joker, I assume. Wow. This guy seems insane. I guess we'll grab this and... straight flush is something that could happen for us. So we'll grab that. We'll put that in there. So obviously pendulums can be bought and used like items as well. Change the rank of one selected card to 8. And also level up Full House straight and 2 pair, which isn't really what we're doing here. Scored cards give with even rank give plus 8 molt for each Solfachord, which would increase by 8 if we got this card. Once per round, creates 1 pendulum Solfachord after 3 pendulums are consumed. Seems alright. I feel like the Solfachords look a little better than they have in the past. We're not really in the market for a... I guess we could make a Dante. I want to see if the Eldritch stuff has been improved. The Eldritch stuff is kind of crazy, but it's really hard to get started with it. Okay. Wow. That's really nice. There's another Burning Abyss. I think we're good for right now. Let's save our money. Yeah, that's really nice. Dekoichi is a really interesting addition. Wait, how do I... Wait, do I have to flip him myself? Yeah, you know, this is actually really good for us. Our current build. Can we get some Shadows, maybe? No? I guess we can grab him. I don't know why I grabbed him, actually. He doesn't do anything. Oh wow, really? That's what you're gonna do to me? That's awful. That's so mean. Okay. Ooh. Just grab that Jupiter while it's there. Okay. Give me some stuff here. Okay, there's a Shadow. So it has, unlike Dekoichi, this one has the ability to flip at the end of the round. Revives 1 Shadow of any, sends 1 main deck Shadow to the grave. The Shadows are really nice. So yeah, let's just grab one of them. I mean, this is a sci frame, so. So yeah, it banishes the sci frame driver and then gives us. Oh no, Spade's debuffed. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. We're good. World Legacy Scars. Okay, we're not doing Mech Knights right now. I kind of want to open another champion pack and see if we can... Another Shadow. And a Paleozoic. +2 hand size revives a Paleozoic. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. Grab Hound. I'm gonna grab Pakaya. What's at the graveyard currently? Nothing. Hasn't had a chance to send yet. A lot of molt there, yeah. Okay, so now we've got like a setup. The only thing is we need like some extra dex pieces. Because currently we are doing not much. Our hand size is crazy though. Guaranteed hand every single time. Guaranteed flush, I mean. Yeah, not really a good way to flip to Koichi. That's... Huh. That's... weird. It's like the Subterror stuff. There's like so few ways to flip them face down. I don't know why they decided... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck whatever I was talking about. SP Little Knight banishes itself in one another Joker at the end of the round until boss blind is selected, or until blind is selected if summoned using 2 extra deck Jokers as material. Huh. I think... Does it... I wonder if it remembers if it was used with, made with 2 extra deck monsters when it comes back. Proglio! Banish 1 adjacent Joker at the end of round until boss blind is selected. Sure. I want to grab these 2, frankly. They both seem like they could be actually useful for us. We also have... This guy can be made with our trap we have. Okay. The Joker it selects is random on SP. Proglio chooses an adjacent one so you can control it somewhat. That's interesting. Oh, we have a lot of money. Let's see what's in this champion pack too. Looks like Labyrinth is unchanged. Maybe Labyrinth is better than I think it is. And that's Keith again. Keith. Okay. Oh no, it's going to decrease my flush back to neutral. That's so annoying. Okay, and there's some evens to get our Scudia going. Archfiend Eccentric, destroy up to 2 selected cards. +5 molt for each destroyed playing card. Ah! This might give us something. Whoa! They added Lycanthrope? Okay, they got like a normal monster theme going now. That's really cool. Unfortunately, again, I don't have a way to flip Dekoichi to really get that going. Construct could be helpful. And an Invoker of Madness, of course, is a very strong card. Let's get rid of this fucker and take these two. We'll take free. Free sounds good to me. Ooh, no evens. I should have gone for evens there instead of just high card. Sure, that'll work. This is getting more chips every time we send a guy, which is nice, but it's very slow. Pendulum Mucho. Revive a pendulum. Revives a pendulum when obtained. Cannot be revived. Okay. Take the Celestial Pack. Hello, Jupiter. Get me that level 2 back. Jenny Rubik. I don't really want to sell anything to even, like, sell those. Okay, whoa, Bish Balkan, plus 100 molt for each non-debuffed Joker. Currently 300. It requires a tuner and a rare non-tuner. Destroys all other non-token, non-debuffed Jokers at the end of the round as possible and creates that many negative Ulchat Zimimi tokens. Huh. This card's really weird. This one's so interesting. Oh, man. Oh, the new cards are so cool. Wendigo. Shadow flip monsters don't flip face down on their own, and their flip abilities don't activate when blind is selected. Or a flip ability activates when blind is selected. A fusion summon with this card as material gains this ability. Add a shadow to the extra deck when used as material. Okay. Do we have a wind, earth, dark, water? We can find a wind, though. This would be pretty nice to have. Oh, and obviously construct can become any fusion material. I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll take Wendigo. Not pleased with the name of Wendigo, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh shit, we are not. There's no way. We can't beat that blind. The extra large blind is gonna fucking wall us. It's literally the wall. Oh no. Not even a fucking single one of those helped. Okay, there's 3 of them in there. No even numbers. Are you fucking with me? 10, 9, 7. Okay. So there's 2 even numbers in there, but that's not going to be enough. Wow. Okay, let's try one more. I think we're better off just running it. Oh my god. All spades. Yeah, slightly better off running it. If we hadn't made it in 1, we would have been worse off. Or just even off, I guess. Gold cards get +1 molten score for each zombie owned and graveyard, which triggers all scored cards. The enchantment once, including cards held in hand if an eldritch is owned. +1 hand this round on flip. We take this every time, though. And then we move on. I'm having a problem where I'm not... If there's changes to some of these, it's like subtle enough where I'm not noticing the change. But so far, it has felt slightly better. Lifeless leaf fish. Send a main deck fish to the graveyard when blind is selected. Sell this card to revive a fish. Cute. Let's go with this instead, though. Whoa. Heavenly Zephyr Miradora? It's an extra deck monster, debuffs, and turns one random extra deck joker negative when obtained. Each debuff extra deck joker gives 1.1 times molt. Desert Tapir? Plus 4 money at the end of the round, flips 2 random jokers face up. Oh, this one has some flip effect. Well, only if it gets flipped itself. It's plus 6 chips for each scored card with an even rank. Add a Solfachord card to the extra deck after 20 even cards are scored. And then Eldonia, plus 300 chips this round, revive a Paleozoic. I think we definitely got to take that. Wow. Wait, it doesn't do anything. I'm just realizing it only does that when obtained. But it's a negative, so I guess whatever. It's gonna sit there doing nothing. So this is like, I think one of the problems with Balatro Yu-Gi-Oh is that, wow, I can't afford that shit. We'll grab that instead. There's a significant amount of cards that don't do anything on their own, and to actually get them to do anything, you have to receive a critical mass of cards, God damn it, that work with them. And as they add more cards, it's just going to become more and more common. So I hope as they continue to add more cards, which clearly they are doing. I didn't actually think there was going to be new cards in this update, but apparently there are. But as they continue to do that, I hope that they add ways to make sure that you continue to get your cards that you like would actually synergize with you. I'm going to grab this fucker. We don't have any debuffed extra deck jokers currently. But like, oh, what? Sorry, what? Do they have to be of a, including a Dogmatica? Oh. I'm just gonna sell that guy so he doesn't destroy anything useful. That's the thing, you can't really, the dangers don't synergize with anything because they pop randomly. The dangers have to be on their own, which isn't necessarily a problem, but like they're not good enough, it feels like, to be on their own, you know? I think maybe one of their field spells helps with that, but we haven't found any of them, so. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we just didn't grab anything that helped. Yeah, this one's worth running just to see if we can, yeah, get an extra gold, or money, not gold. Ooh. Paintbrush guarantees. Okay, yeah, we're gonna grab Paintbrush, because Paintbrush is really nice. Paintbrush guarantees that we see a flush. In this deck, Paintbrush guarantees we see a flush every single hand. Okay. I want to say, if you're going to play this, I do recommend turning on the option for guaranteed, like getting rid of all the main jokers of the game. Most of those don't really synergize very well with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they make it harder to get the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that actually synergize together. So if you want to play like Yu-Gi-Oh Balatro, I think you should turn that off. You should also be third joker summon this round becomes negative, and this card is destroyed. Versus revives a Dogmatica when obtained, adds a ritual Dogmatica to the shop when boss blind is defeated. Let's grab this. That could be really funny. I also recommend getting the extra card pack just to make sure that every single round you can get Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Because making sure you're able to get the cards together to actually do something is so important for actually having fun with this mod. Because as you see, I'm not really going much into the planets or the other, like, the Arcana, because the Yu-Gi-Oh part is like so much more important to actually winning the game. A beautiful princess creates a fish when obtained and when it returns from banishment. Whoa, that's awesome. This card is crazy, actually. Eater of Millions. Gain 1.1 mult every time an extra deck joker banishes. Banishes one non-debuff extra deck joker at the end of round until boss blind is selected. Like from your field? I don't know exactly, or is it like just from wherever? I'm not sure what that means. Let's go fish. Oh man. Lifeless leaf fish as the grab? That's awesome. And we have this Summon Breaker, which is going to be really cool when we start doing synchro laddering. Or I guess you don't synchro ladder necessarily even in this Goatee, like even in Goatee, like it's not exactly like that, but it's a little bit like that. Searchlight Man. Plus 10 mult, gains plus 10 mult for each joker, flip face up, even while face down. And then flips all jokers face up. 1 in 2 chance to flip when blind is selected. Oh, this guy is how you make the flip deck work. Wow, what a specific card you have to find to do that. I'm tempted to grab him, but we've already got this like fish thing happening, so let's stick with fish for now. I just realized that we are not going to make it unless I do this, and hopefully, okay, paces. Okay, paces will help. Doesn't consider that being summoned, I guess. Okay, I think paces will help us get through here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we needed to do that because we didn't have anything going on at all. Please give me some cards. Are these? There's a common. Plus 10 mult for each pendulum consumed this run. Create pendulum after 4 consumed. Sure. Gigantic is, of course, really good. Actually, you know, they did debuff some. Detach 1, create 1 uncommon joker. Okay, no, they didn't debuff him. Revives an extra deck Cyrus as negative when summoned. Creates a negative spectral when used as material for a link. The runics never really seem all that good, but Frecky might be okay. I don't know. We'll grab Frecky if we want to pivot into runic Goatee. Runic Goatee, anyone? All spade cards debuffed. Awesome. Awesome. Of course. Eventually there will no longer be spades in the deck, and then we will draw hearts. Okay, this is going to be a very tight one. We need to get something going as soon as possible. Thank God we have another discard. We are squeaking out of this one. Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus. Bish. Come on. Literally anything to help. Chicken game. Increase blinds requirement by 50% to gain +1 hand, +1 discard. That's cute. That's cute. I don't want any of these. The Burning Abyss cards destroy themselves if you control a non-fiend. Umastrix doesn't do anything. And then the graveyard is just like the fact that I managed to get this far with barely anything is impressive on its own. I don't know that we can make it out of this one, frankly. Like, how do we get 2,000 points here? There's just no way. Like, we can get close, but not close enough. Oh, you know, maybe if we had used some of our discards to get slightly better hands, we could have done it. That's such a dangerous game, though. I want to see... So we've seen a lot of the same stuff recently. I do wonder if there's a... Like, how much does it have, like, a... Oh, fuck. I'm curious to what degree Balatro, like, by default has a, like, oh, you're kind of building this way, let me give you something that's closer to that. Like, what does it have, like, a need system like that? I wonder. And if not, can you implement one? Because, like, again, once you start, as you add more and more and more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like, we kept finding, like, we were like building fish, and then at the end there, we just stopped finding any fish. I guess we're going cyber. Wow, that's crazy. And our graveyard is full of stuff too. Must play 5 cards. You got it. Absolutely. So, like, decks like this, where the default guys give you plus 15 molt, I just feel way stronger than any deck that, like, is like, oh, you gotta build it up first. Like, the fucking goatees don't do anything. I don't know. Like, we just grabbed a Chi-Chi who summoned a Chi-Chi who summoned Baruru. And now we're, like, insane for a while. Okay, Magician of Faith. Create a negative copy of a field spell in the graveyard. Negative field spells. Whoa, that's crazy. Ooh, that's really interesting. I really want to build a flip deck, but I know that they don't do anything. That was a straight flush by accident. They don't do anything unless you get, like, the Searchlight Man or something like it. Free money for sale. Don't mind if I do. Okay, common, common, common. Other uncommon jokers become negative. The rest are debuffed if summoned using a sprite as material. Oh, they made it so this guy has to have a sprite as material. Adds gigantic sprite to the extra deck after 4 materials are detached. Interesting. I mean, he still seems crazy to me. Scored cards in Jason columns give 5 times molt if there's a Mech Knight in that column. Is that different? I feel like that might be different. Create a rare pendulum, must have room. Adds 1 Petitiel Couverture to the extra deck if this card is consumed. Huh. Special jokers have to be properly summoned first before they can. So it requires 2 pendulums, and then you can use it to get a rare pendulum, and then it goes back to the extra deck. Let's grab Alistair instead then, because that sounds poopy. And we could go into another star pack. Construct versus Nirvana High Paladin. I feel like we're not going to use either of these, so let me just grab one of them and move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should just do that. Chi-Chi's gonna get us there while we try and find our path. I mean, more cybers ain't bad. It's only $2 too. Let's grab that real quick. Gigantic. They're all uncommon. I'm just gonna grab Indigo, I guess. Move forward. Keep it moving. Keep it schmovin'. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Straight flush, baby. Order on these don't matter. Chips and plus. Okay, so these are all commons currently. We need some uncommons so we can make our guys. So Alistair is an uncommon, which is cool. Helshadal Hollow is a uncommon. Let's just go into this champion pack and see what we grab. Okay, Beautiful. Cybers Wizard, plus 50 chips for each Cybers. Currently 200. Free if you own a Cybers. It doesn't matter here. Desert Tapir. Seer, which will just destroy itself. And they're all commons. Okay. Cool. Beautiful Princess could create another fish, but it won't because it won't have room. So let's grab this guy. Oh, I should have grabbed someone else first and sold them. Fuck. I could have gotten some money back. A little bit of missequencing on my part. But we got a pretty solid like lineup here. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Zep. Banish that there in the round until blind is selected. Revives one main deck Cody. Okay. Sure. Any of these uncommon? No. Okay. Let's... Ooh, we could make that another uncommon. Do we have a... We do have a win. It's Baruru. Okay, so if we take 2 jokers of different types and attributes, apparently we don't have that. They're all cybers. If we sell Doyan, grab beast, we can make Wendigo. Then we can grab someone else. One voucher tag when obtained if you own 5 Dragon Maids. Gain an extra for every 15 more, and send 1 Dragon Maid to the graveyard. They definitely buffed Chamber. That's pretty cool. Let's grab Laundry. Laundry send a bunch of crap to the grave, which are uncommons. Oh, right! Dragon Maids turn into uncommons. Yeah, okay. Now we did reduce the amount of our Cybers we have available to us, but still. Okay, so now we can make Gigantic Sprite. What do these two do? Shadows don't flip. Okay. Plus 3 chips for each Dragon Maid in the graveyard, which is not very much. In that case, let's make Gigantic and then detach. And there's Kitchen, who gives us plus 10 molt for Dragon Maids, which is cool. Let's keep with what we got right now, currently. Because this will get us through here easy. Yeah. Interesting. Free reroll. No, I don't think so. Can't afford that. We could sell a fucker. Oh, Winda got added to the extra deck. Times 2 molt for each Shadow, face down Joker, or empty Joker slot. Oh, they significantly buffed up Winda. That's because Winda, I'm pretty sure, was just face down Jokers or empty Joker slots at first. That's kind of crazy. I guess we'll keep that in mind as we continue the next round as a booster shot to the shop. I don't care about that. Okay, so this will get us through a lot here. Mask of Darkness, plus 5 molt for each trap in the graveyard. Revives a trap. Cute. Adds House Dragon Maid extra when summoned. 1/2 chance to transform into an uncommon Dragon Maid. So which is all the big ones. App Cologne, Shadow Fusion can be debuffed or flip face down. Fusion someone using these cards is what to do. Okay. And then Mud Dragon, which is just a generic uncommon guy. I like that. And Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Okay. Let's grab this then. While we have the money for it. And this was this creates if held in hand. Okay. That was from using that one Shadow as material. Ooh, yes. Don't mind if I do. I don't have the money for it. Can reroll. Okay. Free roll. Wow, that's really nice. Let's go with this one. More cyber stuff. Beyond the Pendulum. Let's just sell that and then grab that as something we can sell later. Otherwise, I don't think we need any of these. Grab this as well. And Shadow. Let's grab the Shadow stuff just in case we want to pivot the Shadow. I don't think we do, but we could. because right now we have not found elf. We need to find sprite elf to make this like fully work. This is really good. Fuck, that's like really good. And it's an uncommon too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sell an Achichi, and then we'll make that Achichi negative. Cool. We need to open this so we can try and get a sprite elf. Whoa, the ooze giant's in here. Attach 2 materials, so it requires 2 pendulums. Attach 2 materials to a random Ixies. Detach revives 1 pendulum as a negative. Detach 2, I mean. Wow, okay. Okay. We're definitely at this point we gotta get off of this. Hold up, is this a tuner? Yes it is. So we could actually make Wind Pegasus add Ignister. That's interesting. Let's go champion pack here. That's an uncommon we can use for something. But what? That's also an uncommon. Going into Wind Pegasus is such a mistake, though, because we would be losing out on so much. I'm going to... No, that's actually a really good card. Let's just fucking sell this and then detach for another one. Huh. Interesting. I don't want this, I feel like. I should have just kept the other guy. I didn't realize I could even make those. Oh, fuck. If I do that, it's going to debuff Cyberse Wizard and Achichi. And then we're screwed. And we don't even have the foil either, the plus 50 chips from the foil. We really, really, really need Sprite Elf, but we just can't seem to find it. No, I think we just have to sell this for now and take the L. Everything else will just be giving up too much. Cool. Okay, Star Pack, give me... No elf yet. Ooh, Fish Lamp! Oh, cool, they added Fish Lamp. Adds a fish synchro to the extra deck when used as material and creates up to 2 lamp tokens when you treat it as material, any material for a synchro. Huh. That's cool. Linkaribo. nothing. Okay. The all face down cards are drawn, or all face cards are drawn face down, like, does not matter at all for this deck. Okay, so we're still able to get out with just 2 hands, which is really good. Oh, that's nice. Procession of the Tea Jar. Each face down joker gives ×2 mult. Flip all jokers face down when blind is selected. Whoa! This card is insane for the flip deck. It's a shame we're not doing that. Damn, if we were doing flip deck, that would go crazy. Exceed the pendulum. Cool. Gains 0.05 mult for each pendulum consumed this run. Creates a negative main deck pendulum the first time a boss blind is defeated. I guess we'll just grab Blue Sky. You gotta... With the Mech Knights, you really do have to care about the order in which they're placed. And there's a Jupiter. So we can get more Stupider. Oh, 2 star packs. Okay. Elf. That's not Elf. Okay, we're definitely not taking Lycanthrope. Just do that. Elf. SP though. I'll take SP. Damn. Give me Elf. If we just get Elf, that's everything. If we can just get Elf, we win. We win. Do they make Elf harder to find or something? Like, what's going on? Should still be an uncommon though, right? Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. Jumbo Star Pack. Elf. This is not Elf. None of these are Elf. Elf, maybe? No. Nah. Not worth it. Yeah, unfortunately, when they become wild cards, they also become clubs. So the Shadow turning them into wild cards actually kind of hurts us more than it helps. But the blue seal is nice. Elf. No Elf. Damn it. Tribute this card and one other joker to flip 3 random cards in hand, shuffle them, and they permanently gain +3 money when scored, and create 2 random tags the fiend was tributed. Interesting. I would like to see what the Labyrinth stuff is doing, but I feel like you never get a good Labyrinth run. Not what I wanted. It's just like the Labyrinth just, again, it doesn't come up enough to where you actually would get a good Labyrinth run. Like, big ladies are rare, so you just never find it. And all the little guys tribute themselves, so they don't really create, like all the furniture tributes itself. It doesn't really create anything for you. I guess I'll take that, and I can sell it later. At this point, I'm going to start taking spectral packs too. Single random rank, -1 hand size. As a negative to a random joker. -1 hand size. Huh. I don't even know if I care about that. I think I'd rather just have more chances to go to the shop. Like, it's not even about the money anymore. It's about getting to the shop more often. Oh, the fucking hand size debuff. Well, those are wild cards, so we can use that. Ah, wasn't enough. Really gotta get fucking elf going. Foucault's Cannon. Create as many Earth planet cards as possible, must have room. And then it has the fucking flavor text. That's awesome. Fuck off. I don't want the pendulum fuckers. Light Dragon Adagnister. Adds 1 not obtained Adagnister to the extra deck when summoned. Scored cards gain +1 money when held in hand at the end of round for each attribute used for its summon. Okay. Let's go. 21, not worth living in. Oh, we got rid of we got rid of that synchro a long time ago. Win Pegasus. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. $70,000? Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna make it. Whew. Jesus. Xyz Overdrive. Once per turn, you contribute a Joker to attach 1 material to an Xyz. Oh, right. Yeah, let me sell that fucker. I like that. Let's get a Joker to tribute. What? Dark cat with white tail? Plus 22 volt adds 2 negative lucky 2s to your deck. This is a fake Yu-Gi-Oh card. This card does not exist. Oh, let's tribute that fucker. Detach. Musician. Playing cards affected by Solfachord. We'll give a random addition if possible. Once per ante, creates 1 negative pendulum Solfachord after 4 pendulums are consumed. It increases requirement by 2. If scoring cards contain even and odd ranks, all scoring cards count for both Solfachord. This doesn't do anything. It doesn't do a damn thing. I'm going to sell it for money and grab this Shadow card to tribute later. This is so frustrating. I just need Elf. If I can just get Elf. Ah, oh, so close to a straight flush. Getting the extra chips off of this field spell is nice, though. I like all the new field spells they've added. Very cool. Give me something good. Wendigo. Don't want that. It's nothing. It's nothing. Miradora. Oh shit, we're almost to the boss like the final boss. What the fuck? I didn't realize we were getting there so soon. This'll do. There we go. Are we gonna get there without ever actually getting Elf? Get you out of here. Fuck off! Plus 10 molt for each danger in the graveyard. See, this is what you need to make the danger deck work. That's crazy. And creates a danger when blind is selected. Yeah, that would actually be very helpful. Unfortunately, we didn't see that when we were playing dangers. Just like we aren't seeing Elf here. Searchlight Man! Okay, I guess we're going in. Not much I can do about it. Scorecards with odd rank give +7 for each Solfachord. Luckily, it's choosing odd ones for us. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. I think this is gonna do it. Well, we made it out of there anyways. Like, that's crazy. Wow. That's insane. I just like, where the fuck is Elf? Okay, Pixie's at least something that does something. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem with the game, and destroys a random joker when blind is selected, gives +8. Danger revive and create cards as polychrome. Interesting. Yeah, the fucking danger field spells are really cool. Shame we didn't find any when we were doing that. She doesn't actually do anything anymore. Let's grab this and then I guess we don't need to sell it right now. So yeah, this is, I think, like, right now, it's fine. But it's going to get a lot worse over time. As they continue to add cards, we have all these new cool field spells that we kept seeing instead of, like, all these new cool cards and everything that we saw instead of... Okay, we're gonna have to use some of them. Instead of the card that we needed to actually, like, get our game plan going. And in the case of, like, Sprite, that's probably for the best, honestly, because Sprite is insane. That deck is, or that archetype is crazy in this game. But, like, when it comes to stuff like Labyrinth or Danger, you're not going to be able to assemble what you need to actually make those work, and you're just going to lose over and over again. Because this guy can revive a pendulum, zombies can't be debuffed, non-trap zombies cannot be flipped. Huh. Weird. Yeah, this one lets you flip the guys face down to create stuff, but then you don't have a way to get them back up. It's just, I don't know. I really, really like it. To be clear, I really like this mod, and the amount of work that was put into making this mod happen, like to make the field spell zone and the extra deck and the graveyard and the banishment, that's insane. Like, that's gotta be a crazy amount of work to make that happen. I salute you 100%. I just think that there is one like little flaw here that's going to get worse over time, but if you can find a way to address it, like with some sort of system that biases the like what comes up towards what the player is choosing, you might be able to like prevent that from being a huge issue. So yeah, that's my like that. This is the current version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Balatro. It's really good, really fun. Highly suggest playing it. I think it's kind of a little more fun than Balatro. But also, I played the heck out of Balatro when it first came out. No slight against Balatro at all. And for like, to be clear, I think the reason why I think it's better than regular Balatro is because I played so much regular Balatro, I kind of got sick of it. This is incredible. Definitely check it out. It's called Joyous Spring. You can find it on GitHub. They give you pretty clear instructions on how to install it. Absolutely check it out. They're continuing development on it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do next. I hope they can maybe add some sort of greed system or need system to bias you towards things that you are collecting. And I think that's really the main issue I have, other than the fact that I think some rebalancing might still need to be done. Although, like, I think that is like enough rebalancing, maybe. Like, just having it so it biases towards getting you the archetypes you're pulling might be enough of a rebalance to help. Like, Danger being able to get to their field spell consistently would make Danger a lot more viable. Labyrinth being able to get to the big lady would be really helpful for them. Like, I know it's a roguelike, you're supposed to rely on the rolls, but I think there should be, as we continue to add more and more cards, there should be a little bit of a lean towards like just completing a theme, an archetype, or and as you add more of these like sidecars that aren't in archetype but support the archetype, that could be something it also leans towards. So it's not just all leaning towards like Labyrinth per se. Like if you're doing the Labyrinth deck, you're wanting to get big lady, the ladies on the field. It doesn't necessarily just give you the ladies, it starts to give you more Labyrinth cards so you can do that, and it also gives you more of the Fiend support, like Fiendish Rhino Warrior and such like that. Something like that, you know? Additionally, like, Danger, gets you, maybe gets you the field spell, but maybe gets you some of the other, like, breaking things support, the destruction support, that kind of thing. And I think as they add more of that support, that'll become even more viable as like a way to still dilute the card pool, to make it a little bit easier to build a deck that actually, like a Joker selection, I guess, that actually does something, instead of just ending up having to pivot the sprite again. That's the thing, is like it's every time I start building something, it's just like, well, yeah, I could do that, or I could pivot the sprite. Although, as Elf becomes, as I just saw right there, Elf didn't come to us at all. So it's becoming harder and harder to even pivot the sprite as it becomes so washed out of all the other cards, But still an absolutely phenomenal mod. Definitely check it out. Looking forward to more developments here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment, and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in the credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Fleakill, Haru Hayes, the Almighty Ferret Lord, and Fire Mizumi. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye!